But we don't have the means, but we can listen, yeah. Things that we sharpen our vision, yeah. Oh, yeah. Negativity getting out the way. By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's like the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like you've been trying to die up. We sitting, bringing life to the dream. That's all we are. Ruby, that's Abby, and she's so, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. The OJ keep on speaking for us. You're the voice you want to hear. You have the positivity. Dr. OJ keep on speaking for us. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. Ooh, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. OJ is speaking for us.
you living the life you dream of daily? Are you expressing your creativity while earning a 5 to 6 figure income annually? What would you give for the opportunity to be part of a $500 billion industry that not only meets all these needs, but offers an ever-growing and profitable lifelong career path? If you answered yes to all these questions, then you are the right fit for HD Pro Global Beauty Institute. We offer 3 online self-paced training and certification courses, 9 in-person training with starter kit options for each module, 5 training manuals developed and curated for the lifelong learner. In addition, our mentoring and franchise program is available to get you started with our business in a box package. Register online at www.hdproglobal.com, or you can call or text the number 469-420-0246 for more information. The HD Pro Global team is ready to help you master the art of transforming bodies and physical appearance in 90 days or less. We are ready, to do everything. Transform your body in 90 days or less, or help transform your income in 90 days or less. So you definitely need to check out our sponsors for tonight, hdproglobal.com, for more information. Welcome, my people. Hey. I see JK. I see everybody on here. I see Instagram. Turn up for Tati. Unique Brows Blading John Greer. I see some folks on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube coming through as well. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Another wonderful night to really be grateful, to show forth the goodness of God in the land of the living, to share your gifts with the people around you, to bless the world around you with the gifts that you carry, the king of your gifts, whatever that is for you. I don't know. What is your gift? Do you even know what your gifts are? I mean, if you are still living on this earth, or if you have come in contact with my content and you are still not aware of what your gifts are, what are you waiting for? Seriously, what are you waiting for? You need to go to my website, drojspeaks.com, and register for my personal coaching. That one-on-one coaching allows me to help guide you to really understand who it is you're supposed to be, not because I have some psychic powers, let's be clear, but because I have gifts and abilities that I have over time developed, and I have developed systems, programs that allows me to help you do just that. So how do I know my gift? Register for my course. Good question. JXX11, I don't know. What's that? Register for my course. It's a coaching program. It's on drojspeaks.com. You will have 4 weeks of amazing value from me that allows you to figure out what it is you're good at. And at the end of that time with me, you're definitely going to know what your gift is. Yes, I just had someone called Gift following me. Isn't that just amazing? That's confirmation, guys. God works in mysterious ways, and he sent a gift to follow me on TikTok, and I'm talking about the king of your gifts. Come on. If you also don't want to register for the course, that's fine. Buy my book. Buy the book on Amazon, The King of My Gifts. And that book comes with a workbook as well. It's called Your Journey into Purpose. So make sure that, get some content, get some resources that have been created to help you be better and do better, moving the needle forward every single day. All right. Enough of the personal ads and the business ads. Let's get to tonight's conversation. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Thank you, Instagram. So tonight's conversation is about normalize being told you are a gift. You definitely are a gift. Everyone is a gift to this world, even though we don't realize it. A lot of us leave not understanding that we come into this world bearing gifts. Hence, we are all gifts. We are gifts to one another. We are gifts to our community, to our families, to our friends. We are gifts to any space you find yourself in. Realize that you matter. You have a lot of value proposition to offer. And that's why we're going to talk about normalize being told no. Normalize being told no. You know, a lot of us just have equated the word no as a negative, like it's bad. Like nobody wants to be told no. If there's someone who was in the past life, let me just be clear, in my past life, which could have been as recent as yesterday, which could have been as recent as yesterday, in my past life, if there was someone who was averse to no, like I don't like somebody telling me no, like what do you mean? How can you come and tell me no? Like, do you see this face? Can you see this smile? How can you say no to me? Like, who are you? What do you mean? Like, did my mom tell you how special I am to her? Or did my daddy write you the memo to tell you that I am their special baby princess gift, which at 41 years old, my mother still calls me her princess? Go figure. So, like, a lot of us have that entitlement mentality where we believe that the world has to succumb to us every time just because we come from a situation or we have been accustomed to everyone around us, maybe not, everyone around us telling us yes. Mommy tells us yes. Daddy tells us yes. We were raised in an environment where we were never told no. I was raised in a household where, not that I was never told no, but my mom did a really great job of enforcing my mentality to say nothing is out of reach for me. Not because she handed everything over to me, but because she always wanted to build this strength within my spirit as a female to say, look, girl, whatever you see, you desire to have in this life, it is absolutely possible. So I grew up with an ideology, sort of a naivete that allowed me to see the world in a very, very strange way, where I believe that, come on, the world is my oyster. I can come in here and I'm served everywhere I go. Not out of a sense of entitlement. Let me correct that. I have never been entitled, but out of a sense of ambition and drive to say, you know what? If I want it bad enough, I can go for it and I will get it. But you know, life has a lot of surprises for us. And growing up into adulthood, have you guys heard that song? Adulthood, now scam, you better hustle for yourself. I don't know if you've heard that, but that's a really good song. Like when I heard it, I was like, okay, this song is ministering to me right now. Adulting is a scam. Oh, not that it's a scam though, but think about it. How many of you expected life as an adult to be as challenging as it is right now? So adulthood for me was a major scam. Like it was a rude shock. Like it was like you're walking into a door, like those birds that walk into the clean window and they can't see that the window is there and they go boom and it just hits them and they fall down. That was my adult shock when I moved to the United States. And I was so hit by the shock of adulthood. I was like, but my mom said everything just happens. But she told me that I was going to make it, that I was somebody. My mom always told me I was her princess. And she always made sure that everything that I tried to do worked out for me. But I realized soon enough, after a while, like I was like, oh, okay, that was just my mother doing the best she could to make sure that she gave her daughter the best life. And she is a phenomenal parent. By the way, she still is. However, I had to come into my own reality. I had to grow into myself. I had to develop my own sense of responsibility to understand that if anything is to happen, it's up to me. If anything is to move forward for me, if I'm supposed to have this successful brand HD Pro Global that is about 4 years old and counting, and we've been evolving, we've evolved through difficulty, we've evolved through almost getting shut down, almost losing it all, we've evolved through moving from one location to another location. Now we're moving into our own home, which hopefully for me will be permanent for the next 10 years and things like that. We have evolved. I had to come into my own to go through some of the most difficult moments, some of the most trying times of my adult life, and develop a sense of emotional intelligence to learn how to deal with people saying no, to learn how to deal with life saying no. Woo! Have you ever had to? It's not even about people now. Oh, you understand? This whole conversation, y'all thought I was talking about people telling you no. We're going to touch on that. Don't worry, we're going to touch on that. But let's talk about life saying no to you. You're doing everything you can. You're working hard. You are doing your best. You're putting in the grind. You're waking up at dusk before the light comes on. And you're going to bed after everything turns dark. And you're doing everything. You're burning your candles at both ends. But life is still telling you, no, I'm going to stop you. I'm not going to let you have your way. I'm not going to make it easy for you. I'm going to throw curveballs in your way that is going to trip you up and make you fall upside down. And you're going to just boom, like Tom and Jerry. I'm going to do everything in my power, like I did to Job, like I've done to so many other people. I'm going to do everything in my power. Guys, listen, I'm so sorry, guys. I need to quickly just take a quick break. I hope it's not going to interrupt my transmission on Instagram. I might have to go off and come back online. Yes. Yes, can you guys hear me? Instagram, please let me know if you can hear me. Instagram, please just indicate in the comment section if you can still hear me, or if I need to go out and come back in, because I had a disruption real quickly. I'm so sorry, guys. I apologize. This is the whole thank you, Golden 147. I'm glad your network is doing so much better. So let's see. Let me see if my Instagram folks can hear me, because this is a message for everybody. I just had this thing heavy on my spirit as I was praying, and I said, God, what am I going to share on my Wednesday live today? Because I really want my messaging every week when I come on here to land well. I want it to land well with the people that need to hear it. I don't just want to come up because, oh, I've made up my mind to do a Wednesday live, so I'm going to show up and just throw stuff out there and hope it sticks. No, it has to be a word that somebody needs to hear, because I know that my assignment on this social platform, when I go omnipresent night, my assignment is very specific: to come out here to encourage you, to motivate you, to inspire you, to educate you. Yes, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me on Instagram? I'm so sorry. We had a little bit of a disruption. If you can't hear me, please type in the comment section and I'll just rush back out and come on in. Thank you so much, Mr. Larry, for joining us. You are so welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Be okay. All right. So we're saying that, listen, life will do everything it's supposed to do. Okay, I don't bring guests on yet. Let me finish my message. And if you're still there, then I will bring you on live. Okay, so as we were saying, let's normalize getting those no's, but not allowing it to stop us. Like I was saying before the slight interruption, life will hit you in the face. Like I literally had to get that rude shock awakening. Like I was brought up to feel like everything just works out. Like even when I mess up, like my mom will fix it. She would literally fix it up into my adulthood life. And she would make sure that everything worked out. Like I stayed on track. She was like that guardian angel. She was sitting on my shoulder every single moment. And fast forward, I moved to the United States and I was alone in this land far, far away from my motherland. And I had to figure out that life is not as straightforward as I thought it was supposed to be. I realized that things don't just happen sometimes. Most times, I realized that it doesn't even matter how smart, how good looking, how eloquent, how whatever you have, life will still come and dish what it wants to dish to you. And do you guys know that what life dishes to you is basically what you need? Did you guys ever stop to ever think that what you're getting out of life is what you need to become who you're trying to become? So while you're out here complaining and being worried or being discouraged about, oh, somebody told me no, somebody said no to me, oh my God, I'm working on this business, I've been building it, I've been doing everything, I've put all my money into it, I've done everything and it's not working out, and everything just as in the world is just against me, nobody likes. Okay, get over yourself, calm yourself down, just get yourself together and listen. Life will do what life will do. Life is made to do what it is doing to you. You have a choice in the matter to determine the final outcome, though. Just because life is telling you no, 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 doesn't mean you have to accept it. Or just because people are telling you no, 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 just because you're trying to get that business loan, you're trying to get that, you're trying to get all those sales, you're trying to get people to support your business, you're trying to get people to buy into your vision, and nobody seems to get it yet. Hear the word yet. Does it mean that it's not going to happen for you? Does it mean that your ideas are not valid? Does it mean that your business is not valid and it doesn't have a place in the marketplace? A place in the marketplace? A place in the marketplace? See how I'm playing with those words? I love it. Does it mean that your business does not have a place in the marketplace to thrive? It does. You just have to be the person to decide not to give up. You have to be the person to decide to keep going. Have that idea in your head that you are going to make it. So when life throws the nose at you, and trust me, a lot of no's are going to come before you get the yes. It's like they say, how many frogs do I have to kiss before I find my prince? I mean, for those of you, my sisters out there trying to date, trying to find that guy that you've dreamed of, that you're praying for, and you keep going on these dates, you keep meeting this man, and it's just a total wash, and you're like, oh, Jesus, how many frogs do I have to kiss to find my prince? Like, it just gets exhausting. But you can't give up, because if you give up, well, how do you know that you're not giving up right before you meet that person, that one person that clicks, that really just does it for you? So giving up is never an option. But let us normalize accepting the no's with grace. Let's normalize accepting the no's with a lot of courage, a lot of finesse, a lot of je ne sais quoi, you know what I mean? Just take it with like a queen. Queens and kings, we reign. Even when you tell a king no, he's looking at you like, okay, no, okay. I know what my decree is. I have made my decree, and that decree is not going to change. When a king sits on his throne, or when a queen sits on a throne, and she makes a decree, whether the people of the kingdom are there rioting, ravaging, complaining, it's like, see, in the White House, Biden passes a law, and you are there in the streets, you are carrying placard, you are saying no, this and that. Guess what? Who's president? The last I checked, he's still the president. The last I checked, he still has the final say to what happens or what doesn't happen. So you have to decide to be the president of your White House. You have to decide every point in time who rules in your house. It's not about what's happening out there. It's not about how many no's you got today. It's not about who disappointed you yesterday. It's not about who talked about you yesterday or today, or just somebody who's going to talk about you tomorrow, because guess what? It ain't going to stop. You know what they say? New levels, new devils. Like, it just keeps happening. But you have to always make up in your mind as you are going along life that I am going to normalize no. And no for me stands for temporary failure. Yeah, I was very cautious with that. I didn't want to say failure. Temporary failure, because failure is only permanent when you decide to allow it to stick. Temporary disappointments, temporary betrayals, temporary whatever, all of these things that don't seem to work out, they only become permanent when you decide to accept it as your norm. So let's normalize what life is doing. Life will say no. People will say no. Situations will say no. But what are you saying? Now let's switch over. What are you saying? What is your testimony? What is your decree? What laws are you allowing to get passed in your kingdom? What laws are you allowing to get passed in your territory? Are you allowing all of the circumstances and the realities of the situation around you to dictate the normalcy of your existence? Are you allowing that to dictate how you feel, how your emotions are run up and down? You're angry, you're mad, and then you're happy, you're sad, you're this, you're that. Look, trust me, everything I tell you, I have been there, done that. But I did a video. If you go to my Instagram page, you're going to find a video there that says, I refuse to show up like my problems. Like, it was an unplanned response, but I loved it, because eventually I realized, you know what? That was my thought process, because as a friend of mine asked me a question, that was my immediate response to say, girl, I refuse to show up like my problems. I choose to show up like what I intend to be, what I intend to feel like. That is looking amazing all the time. So refuse to accept the no's that are coming your way. Refuse to accept the negativity that surrounds you that is out of your control. Refuse to accept what other people have to say. You know what they say? It's not what somebody calls you, it's what you answer to. If somebody calls you, hey, doctor, oh, you're crazy. And I'm like, am I crazy? Me, I won't answer now. Do I look like a crazy person? Oh, doctor, oh, you are ugly. Are you kidding me? How am I going to answer to that? Tell me how. How do I answer? I cannot answer to that, because that is not who I am. Oh, doctor, no. Or somebody writes on social media, oh, you're so dumb, you're so stupid. Okay. Will I respond to that kind of conversation? That's why you have never seen me get into a social media hoo-ha, somebody fighting me, we're going, no, never. Because I will never respond to negativity, because I have programmed myself to only put out positive things in the world, and anything that is coming that does not look like what my Father has sent me to put out, I don't accept it. I send back to sender. I reject the mail. So if you are coming at me and life is coming at me, and trust me, life comes at you. Everybody, including myself, you see us out here on these social streets. You see me out here on these social streets, all these platforms, omnipresent and everything, looking like $1,000,000, if I do say so myself. Look, we all have stuff going on. Life is dealing with us in ways that if everybody chose to share all of the things that life is throwing at them, this social media place will be so full of tragedy. It will be so full of so many people killing themselves every day. And already, the suicide rate is so high. By the way, guys, if you're in Dallas, Texas on Saturday, September 3rd, you need to come over to Plano. There's a movie that I featured in called Stay. It's a suicide prevention movie. It's a blockbuster. You need to see it. And guys, listen, after the premiere on Saturday, once it goes on the big screens, I'll let you guys know. But it's definitely a movie to be seen. Those are the things that I involve myself in. Projects that will push humanity forward. I don't listen to the naysayers. I don't get in situations that will compromise my integrity. And even when I find myself in those situations, which we have to be very fair and honest, everybody finds themselves in weird situations all the time. You just have to determine, how am I going to respond to this? How am I going to respond to this person? How am I going to handle this situation whereby I end up on the winning side all the time? That should be your goal. And that's where emotional intelligence comes in. That is where your spirituality comes in. That is where having a lot of strength of will, like you have worked so much on yourself. You have done a lot of soul work to develop your inner man. You know, your inner man is stronger, should be stronger than this shell that we see. Your spirit being should be stronger than the person that appears in the world every day. If your spirit man is not strong, then you're going to get tossed back and forth, and things are just never going to work out for you. So you need to do the work. It's a lot of work, and it takes time, and it's ongoing. Oh, guys, it's not one day you do it and you stop. It's not one day you say, Dr. O said I should say this. I've said it. Why is it not working? No, my dear. You have to make it a constant practice. It has to be your personal religion. Self-development of yourself, of you, yourself, and you. Like me, myself, and I, my village people, all of us together. The development of us is my personal religion. It is my worship every single day. I am working to be better. I am working to be brighter. I am working to show up as my best and highest self. I am working to program my mind to the point where negativity becomes something that doesn't even show up on my radar. Even when it shows up, I don't acknowledge it. My truth remains my truth. And the truth I hold on to are the things that I really want to see. Like I write stuff everywhere. Like I have sticky notes. Look at this on my computer. I have this sticky note on here. So when I open my laptop every day as I do my work, I look at it and say, I have victory as I think and speak victorious daily. I have wealth as I speak and think wealth daily. I am rich daily. I say all of these things to myself to remind myself who I am and what I want to see. I believe I am always divinely guided. So when there's a discouraging email that comes up on my screen, I look on my computer, okay. I believe I am always divinely guided. I believe I will always take the right turn in the road. I'm never going to go wrong. I believe that I will always come in contact with the right people at the right time. I will always be at the right place at the right time. I will come in contact with the right people. Help will locate me whenever I need it. All of those things, they don't just come to you because you want them to. They come to you because you have made it a religion. You have made it a practice to imbibe it in your spirit man. So whenever the evil of the world, the no's, they come, whenever the negativity comes, whenever the disappointments, the temporary failures come, you have something to put up as a shield, to put up as an armor, to raise up as a banner to say, okay, look. Do you realize whose kingdom you are in? Do you realize that you are trespassing? Do you realize who you're talking to? Do you know that I am the queen and the king of this kingdom? And what I say goes. It's not what you say. Do you realize that my decree is I am at peace at all times? Do you realize that my decree is all things are working together for my good? So if you are coming here, I beg, this is not your territory. I know, guys, you might say, oh, that's it. She talks a good game. Yes, I talk a good game. But this is the game that I play every single day. And I want to invite you to stop sitting on the sidelines, accepting no, and making it feel like the no is the one thing that is stopping you. The only thing stopping you is yourself. So I'm inviting you to come into the ring, come to the arena, and let's start playing the game of life. Let's start playing the game that allows us to speak our truth every single day. Let's start playing the game that ensures that we win no matter what. And winning looks different for everybody. So your winning might be different from my winning. Some other person's winning for Elon Musk, one of my world's favorite people, because I just love the way the guy's mind works, man. That guy has the kind of mind that I want to have in my head to create Tesla and SpaceX, you know? Let's start winning. That's his own winning. Your own winning could just be your ability to get through today. For somebody who is going through depression, who is coming out of a really bad situation, winning for them could just be your ability to get through one day at a time. Winning for somebody else could just be your ability to make a sale. Winning for somebody could just be you sold 10 courses yesterday. Now I want to sell 100. Winning for everybody looks different. But you can only get to the winning place when you stop paying attention to the no's. When you stop allowing the no's to stop you in your tracks. When you stop allowing the no's to invade your territory. So you get to win in life. Everybody is made to win. We are all made to rule and reign in life with the king of our gifts. That's just the truth of the matter. It's not a fact because, reality is the world, the stock market, the real estate market, the financial market, every single market in the marketplace is saying otherwise. But what are you saying? The only thing that stands true for you is what you say about your situation and what you say to yourself. So, guys, let's start winning. Let's start playing this game called Life to Win. Let's start winning the money game. Let's start winning the business game. Let's start winning the mind game. The mind game, oh my God, that's a big one, guys. That's a big one. Let's start winning in all those places. So, guys, normalize being told no. But also understand that because you're normalizing it does not mean you're accepting it. Just let it be because it's what it is. No is going to come. Yes, the mind game. It's a serious one, sassy introvert. You're an introvert, girl? You need to come on out here and play with us, extroverts. Let's get you out your shell. Hey, girl, thank you so much for following, sassy introvert. I appreciate you, sis. So listen, guys, let's normalize winning in life. That's my message for you tonight. And I really hope it has landed well. I really hope it has landed well. Oh my God, it's going to be so hurtful to me if my Instagram folks missed out on this message. But I'm glad that I was able to bring this to you tonight. I hope it has served. It has served. It has served. And I hope I can keep serving you guys every week as I come on live. So you guys know that, when I come on to do the lives, the only thing that I ask is this: for you guys to share the social digital currency. Thank you, Mr. Samuel Felix. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. You're welcome. Share your social digital currency. Go to my Instagram, my YouTube page, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and share my page. That's it. It's free. All of this stuff I'm asking you to do, free, 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 free. Everybody likes free. Me too, I like free. So go to my YouTube page, Dr. OJ Speaks, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and share my content. That's it. Very simple. That's it. All right, y'all, it's been a blast. It's been an amazing time spending this space with you. I know that a lot of us, are definitely wondering what I have going on, so I'm going to share with you. October 1st, October. Guys, listen, let me finish this live because I just don't feel confident in this live being able to give this information to people. So I'm going to start over. Let's start over. All right. So, yes, we are back on live. So, basically, what I have going on, if you guys are wondering what I have going on in the month of October, is our very first CME class. So, if there's any healthcare practitioners out there that please do feel free to share this information with them. We have our first CME class at HD Pro Global in Dallas. That is where we're going to be teaching Botox, fillers, IV hydration, post-recovery care treatment, and laser teeth whitening. This particular class, it's a 1-week medical aesthetic boot camp. It's purely medical. Yes, there's a bit of non-medical, which is the laser teeth whitening, but it's mostly medical. Medical aesthetics boot camp, training boot camp, where we're going to be teaching 2 days of Botox and fillers, 2 days of IV hydration and post-recovery care treatment. And then we're going to finish it off with a Beauty of Business Masterclass to help my nurses, my doctors, my RNs and LVNs, who are the nurses, of course, PAs, physicians assistants, who are looking to transition into medical aesthetics, to help them get started and start their own business or go and join an existing spa to do these services. So, Medical Aesthetics Training Bootcamp, October 1st to October 5th in Dallas, Texas at HD Pro Global. For more information, you can go onto our page. The link is in our bio, and you will have access to register. The Botox and filler classes only take 8 people. We already have 3 registered, so we only have 5 spots left to go because we want to make it hands-on. We want every student to have that one-on-one time with our instructor. We want you to learn the skill of injecting. When you're injecting the face, it's a very delicate procedure. So that is why this particular class, this boot camp, is for medical professionals. So if you know any medical professional who is looking to transition into medical aesthetics, send them my way and let them go to my page to get more information. All right, guys, that's all I have coming up. And that's going to be the very first class after we reopen our new facility out there in Duncanville, Texas. I'm excited. I'm trying not to be too excited, but I'm excited because we're getting ready to open a facility. And I'm excited. I'm grateful. It's been a long road, and grateful is who I am. All right, guys, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the shares. Thanks for spending space and time with me, Sassy Introvert. You're the best. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. So, guys, it's been an amazing time. Make sure you give me a follow. Give the host a follow. Check out my medical aesthetic content. Learn a little bit. And, whatever you got a question, hit me up, and I'll be glad to help you solve those medical aesthetic problems and get you started if you want to get trained and certified as well. All right, y'all, let's normalize being told no, but never let it stop you in your tracks. I have one video I want to share with you guys. Let me play the video. I hope you guys like it. It's for King of My Gifts. This is just to encourage you to use all your gifts to the glory of God. Seriously. This particular video shows so many industries that I've ventured into, and you'll be amazed to see. I'm going to show you guys on TikTok what it looks like. Give me 1 second. Let me play. The journey begins at birth. With the story already written, we are making our grand entrance into the world. Unknown, with abilities untold and gifts undiscovered. We are made for more. Made to reign and win. But as we peel back the layers from obscurity to relevance, we encounter various versions and options embedded in our vessels. We wonder and ponder as we strive to discover our ultimate talent. Many times, we fail, fall, cry, and lose. But in the end, we are reborn through the fire and misery of life. As we rise out of the ashes like the phoenix, we rise to take our place on the throne. Finally, we realize we were royalty all along, living as peasants. We were born to rule and reign in life with the King of our gifts. We were born to rule and reign in life with the King of our gifts. Yay! I don't know if you guys were able to watch that video. It was just impromptu. I just had to show you guys that video because that video was released last year when I launched the book, King of My Gifts. And that was when I launched the course, Journey into Purpose. So for those of you who are asking, wanting to know what your gifts are, you need to register for my course, drojspeaks.com. That is my website for you to become a coaching student of mine, one-on-one coaching. And I do group coaching as well. So you get to work with me for a couple of weeks and you get to discover not just what your gifts are, but you get to discover a roadmap that allows you to live a purposeful life. And you can begin to walk on that and build on it, right? I don't have all the answers. I would never claim to do that. But I know that I do have something within me that God has put in there to help you start your own journey into greatness. And that's all I'm trying to do. Get you started and then let God take over the rest as we go along together on this thing called life. All right, guys. It's been another amazing evening. My TikTokers, thank you so much for coming on live with me. I'm going to be signing off right now. It's been a great day. Another Wednesday live. Guess who's going to be back next Wednesday? Oh, yes, me. Yes, me. Oh, I'll be back. Oh, and I can't wait to see you guys on next Wednesday. Don't forget to go subscribe to my YouTube channel and connect with me on all social platforms. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Sassy Introvert. Appreciate you for the interaction tonight. I look forward to seeing you again next week. All right. Thank you. Have a great night, everybody, as we round up tonight with Dr. OJ Speaks soundtrack.
Yeah. Oh, no. She's old, So many of us got what to say. But we don't have the means, but we can listen, yeah. Things that we sharpen our vision, yeah. Oh, yeah. Negativity getting out of the way. By listening to us that we bring life, yeah. Plus it's like the voice of an angel, yeah. Dr. OJ, visionary, extraordinary. That burning like you've been trying to the helpless. With it in bringing life to the dream. Yeah, so we, yeah, Ruthie, there's Abby, and she's, oh, yeah. Transforming one life at a time. With the best voice that you have. Dr. OJ, keep on speaking for us. You're the voice you want to hear. You have the positivity. Yeah. Dr. OJ, keep on speaking.